again, Sue here from Sue's Dog Real Life Kitchen. So today we're just doing these lovely spring rolls. So I've been preparing all the vegetables for it. So here we have the carrots, the red peppers and the chili there and the coriander there. Okay, and over here I just grated finely a lime. And I have the juice of the lime here. Okay, so the juice of the lime and the zest of the lime. Okay, so I've done that now. So the next thing to do is to heat up the oil. I did start heating it, but then I realised I needed to cut up all the ingredients. So we'll heat up the oil again. So yeah, once you get all your ingredients out, you should chop it all up because the actual making of the product is really quick. So the actual difficult bit is actually just preparing it. Okay, so I'm just going to go through the ingredients again just to double check I've got everything done. So we have 8 ounces of carrots. Well, I've just chopped up 2 sort of carrots, quite thin slices, but they're thin that way but not thin that way, okay? But you can make them thinner if you want, but I'm just leaving them now, I'm not fussing around with them. And then 1 pepper, it says red bell pepper, but I don't think it really matters what sort of pepper you use. And you can use whatever colour you want. So I'm using red, and it's sort of like a long pepper. And then 1 tablespoon of sunflower oil, plus extra for frying. So we've got some sunflower oil in the wok, heating up, and then it says 75 grams or 2 3/4 ounces of bean sprouts. So I haven't actually weighed those yet. So let me just weigh those. I haven't just got bean sprout, it's got a mixture of cabbage and some mushrooms and some onions, red onion in it. But it doesn't really matter, okay, because I couldn't get just bean sprouts yesterday when I tried. But it doesn't matter. Food is all about just making do with what you got. Okay, so I'll weigh that first. So we need roughly, everything's roughly with me, 75 grams. So I'm just going to put my hand in here and grab 75 grams, that's nearly it. Oh, that nearly. Oh, that's 81, but that will do. Okay, so that's roughly 75 grams, just over a tiny bit, okay. So, we've done that, and then you needed 1 tablespoon of soy sauce, which we'll put in when we need to, and then half a teaspoon of, well, I'm using corn flour, but it says arrowroot, but it doesn't really matter. You know, cooking should be fun. And then it says 2 tablespoons of the coriander we've done, and 8 sheets of phyllo. We've only got 7, I'm afraid. They only provide them in 7. Okay? You could go and buy 2 packets and add another one if you wish, but I don't think it really matters. And then 1 ounce of butter, which we've got here. We'll just add that when we need to. And 2 teaspoons of sesame oil, which I don't have. But still, never mind. We won't worry about that. So we're heating the onion, then we're going to add the carrot and the pepper and the bean sprouts and cook, stirring for 2 minutes or until soft. Okay, so we're going to add the pepper, the carrots, all of these in there, and the bean sprouts. Okay, actually I'll put the bean sprouts in a minute because they don't take as long as the carrots. Just tossing these around in the oil. I like this spoon with holes in. It's really good for wok cooking. And wok cooking is very, very, very quick. Always remember that. It's very quick. The prep time takes a little time, but it still doesn't take that long. And then we're just letting those go soft for a couple of minutes, and then we remove them from the wok and toss in the lime zest and juice and the red chilli. So when we take that out, we're going to put them in a bowl. So here's a bowl. And we're going to put the other ingredients in there. So now I will add the bean sprouts with the cabbage, red onion and a little bit of mushroom in there. But you can add whatever you want to these, or you can follow along with this recipe, or you can just add whatever you want. You can make them meaty by putting strips of meat in if you want. I'm just going to make them vegetarian today. Or I could throw a few prawns in, that would be nice, wouldn't it? I have some prawns, but I'm going to keep those for another day. Because I want to make a prawn dish. My partner wants to make a prawn curry, an Indian prawn curry. But you won't see him do that, sorry. But I'm going to make some kind of prawn dish. So we're just letting those cook through for a minute, okay? And we'll see what else we need to do. So, what else do we need to do? Remove the wok from the heat and toss in the lime, zest and juice and the red chilli. Right, so we don't need that bowl. I didn't read that correctly. We're just going to take these off here and throw in an additional ingredient. Hello again. So we've been cooking the vegetables in the wok now for a couple of minutes. So now we're going to see what else we need to do. So basically take these off the heat, like so, okay? And then we're going to add, so it says here, remove the wok from the heat and toss in the lime zest and juice and the red chilli. Okay, so we're going to put in the red chilli. So, make sure we've got it all, not very big. And then the lime juice here and the zest of the lime here. So make sure we get all the zest because it's not very big. Then mix that together. Smells good. Oops, drop that. Right, and then what do we do? Might put a few more bean sprouts in there to tell you the truth. It doesn't look very much going on to me. I think it needs a bit more. So I might just throw that back on the heat for a minute. So this is where I end up doing my own thing. When I look at something, if it doesn't look alright, I won't be satisfied. So I have to rectify it. And anyway, bean sprouts take no time at all to cook, and nor does cabbage, by the way. So, there. Okay, and then mix the soy sauce with the arrowroot. So we're going to mix the soy sauce in this pot. So a couple of tablespoons of that with a teaspoon. This is to thicken it a bit, I think, so it doesn't just... And then you're going to add that, I presume. And return to the heat and cook for a couple of minutes. So you're going to turn it to the heat anyway. So we're going to put that in now, okay? So we'll do that. Just to thicken it a little bit, give it a bit of depth. Smells really nice. I love the soy sauce. I might add the rest of that. So put that in there. And then just toss it around a bit. And give it a nice flavour. You might just add the rest of that because there's hardly any there. And it said 2 tablespoons anyway. Oh, 1 tablespoon, never mind. I've added 2. Depends if you like the taste of it or not. I love the taste of it. So, there we are. So what's next? So, add the coriander and mix well. Okay, so we're going to put the coriander in. And I'll put that there, out the way. smells really nice, by the way. You really smell the lime. It smells lovely. Yum, yum. Right, so then it tells you to lay the sheets of the phyllo out onto a board and melt the butter and sesame oil and brush each sheet with a mixture. Okay, so that's what we're going to do now. So you're going to get your butter and your oil and melt it. And look, this little pot here which I'm going to use. So about an ounce of butter. So just do it by ear. Okay, not ear. That would be silly. Do it with your ears. So this is where you use the sesame oil, but we haven't got any, so we're just going to use this normal oil, and then we'll just put it in the microwave and just melt it. And then we get a brush. So here's our brush. We don't want that to cook anymore. And turn this down a minute. And then that other wok, I do have oil ready for frying these in. So, take out the sheets. Do you like phyllo pastry? Once you get it unravelled, it's alright. It's just these first couple, they're like stuck. Let's find the other end. Right, there we are. That's the whole one. I'll just stick that one there. And then, yeah. Right, so I've got my butter and oil, obviously. So I'm going to do this to each sheet. Might be here for a while. So I'll be back in a minute once I've coated all the sheets with the butter and the oil. Okay? See you again in a minute. I want you to see that when I make stuff, it doesn't always go according to plan. I keep saying this, and I want you to show the real deal. You know, I'm not lying to you that things don't always work. Okay, so that's that done. The next thing, melt the butter and the sesame oil and brush the sheet. Spoon a little of the vegetable mixture at the top of each sheet. Also, each sheet is now to be... so now we've got to take each sheet off. And each sheet is a spring roll. Okay, I got it. Okay, so there's the oil cooking. I just hope it don't fall over this stupid pan. And now we need to take off some of this then. And that's what we're going to do. So, each sheet is an actual thing. Right. I get it now. That's why you have 8 sheets. Good. So, roll it that way, okay? I've never made these before, so you're seeing me making these for the first time. So, and then we do it that way, and then we roll them in. But that's wrong. Again, sorry about that. My camera just decided to turn itself off. I don't know why. It's not playing ball today. I'm not used to it yet, so and I'm not doing very well with these. I don't seem to be doing very well today. So I think I made this mixture a bit greasy as well. So everything's falling apart. I'm just supposed to roll it over, but I think I may have made them a bit big, a bit greasy. It's just not working really. So anyway, I've made one here. Looks nothing like those there. They look really good. Mine looks just like a complete mess. So anyway, I'm carrying on. I'm going to carry on doing them because I've started now, so I've got to finish. I'm going to put the next one in. I think it'd probably be better if you let the ingredients cool down first. And also, when you're cooking this mixture, don't use much oil at all, I don't think. So, I've got my next sheet. So I'm going to do another little one. Just like that. There. And then put the sides in first, I think is best. Then fold them over, like roll them up. There. See? I'm getting better as I'm doing them. So there you go, that one's much, much better than the last one, which is actually falling apart. So get the next sheet. I think it's just practice with these. The more you do, the better you'll get. And then and don't make them too big, that seems to be the other thing. Just make them little. So I'll just heat the oil up because it seems to be not very hot. And then there's the next one I've just done. So I'm doing them quite well now. So the first three didn't do very good at all, but that's life. Things go wrong. So I just want to show you the good and the bad of everything. So now I'm going to get the next sheet. I think we're nearly there with the sheets. I'm not sure where that sheet goes. Oh. There we are, there's that one. See, they're all a bit messy, but still nice. And I'm just going to put a tiny bit in this one because the next one's hardly going to have anything in it. So just turn them over like that and that. This has got loads of holes in it, this one. It's going to be really small. And there's the next one, very tiny. Put it there, ready. I'm going to just turn them over now. Very fragile they are. They're very fragile. Cool. Turn that one over. And there. So I've managed to turn them over. I had to turn up the oil because I think if you cook them quicker, they'll hold together. And what? Okay, so just going to put them there for a moment while I try and do a scallion. This should be funny. I'm not sure how you're supposed to do this. Let me try. Okay, we'll have a go with a scallion. Right, I'll find a tray. Never mind. Anyway, let's see if we can work this out. So you must cut it about there. Then you must sort of go like this. I'm thinking. So that works. And then you just go like that. Feather it out. So put them there. They look pretty. Okay. Oh, that one didn't work. Oh well, done one. So, folks, just want to show you. Hello. Right, here are my spring rolls. These ones here have come out really, really well. Okay, I managed to do one scallion. They're like, just dropped on. These ones haven't come out good, but they will still taste good. But they've not come out very well because I didn't do them very well. So there you have it. Some things work and some things don't. I've never made these before, so the secret is not to make them too big and to coat the pastry. Hello, Sue here again from Sue's Dog Bromwide Kitchen. So I just wanted to quickly show you the end result of my spring rolls. Some of them didn't come out very well, but they funny shapes. Oh, I've never made them before, mind. And some of them did come out really well. So there we are. So there's one that came out well, and this one sort of broke apart. But anyway, I wanted to show you the good and the bad, and that things don't always go according to plan. And I've never made them before, and I will show you parts of the video where I did get completely frustrated with the pastry, having to coat each sheet. And also, I feel like when you're actually cooking the vegetables initially in the wok, I think I used too much oil, and I think you need a lot less oil, very, very small amount of oil to actually cook them in, because you're cooking them twice. So you're cooking them once, like the vegetables, you're cooking them up first in the wok, then you're taking them out, and then you're putting them in the pastry, which you're coating with oil and butter anyway. So you're coating each piece of pastry with oil and butter. So if they're too greasy, then they're harder to roll up. And then just use a small amount of the ingredients, because these bigger ones that I did that went wrong, I used too much ingredients. Okay, so use a small amount of the ingredients. This one here is really good. This tiny one, I think, is about the right size. Or this one here is really good as well. So, but I think you must make them less greasy by not using too much oil when you initially fry them up in the wok. So just a word of warning there, because I feel like I put too much oil in when I initially was cooking the vegetables, and then when I rolled out, well, then you have to coat each piece of pastry, and I will show you. You will see that I've left that video in where I got completely frustrated with the, you know, with the, it really got on my nerves, to tell you the truth. But anyway, never mind. We finished them now and they're done. And I'm sure they taste really nice. I'm not ready to eat one yet because I'm waiting for my dinner. These are my dinner today. We're just going to have these spring rolls with a bit of salad, okay? So we're going to have a little bit of salad on the side, a bit of fresh green salad, and these spring rolls, and that is it for today. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this video. And give me a like and a thumbs up, and tell your friends and family about my channel, and I will keep putting out videos, and watch out for when we put up our polytunnel, because I think that's going to be a very interesting video. So just keep watching this channel for if you want to have a good laugh. Okay, so thank you for watching, and please subscribe to my channel. Please subscribe to my channel. I need more subscribers. I've only got 13 at the moment, and I seem to be stuck on 13. So please, 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 could you subscribe to my channel, or tell other people to subscribe to my channel, so I can get the numbers up and family about them, so that they can subscribe to my channel also, and I can entertain them. And if there's anything you want to know, or you want the ingredients of anything, please leave me a comment below, and I'll put the ingredients up of everything that I make. So whatever you want on that particular video, please just send me a message and I'll put the ingredients up. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon. So bye for now. Bye.